Maya never imagined that a single cake could reveal the truth about her family. It happened on what was supposed to be the happiest day of her life, her graduation day. After years of part-time jobs, sleepless nights, and endless sacrifice, she finally earned her degree. She had no one left except her sister, Anna, and Anna's 12-year-old son, Luke. She wanted the evening to be perfect. She cleaned her small apartment, decorated it, and even bought Luke a little toy car to make him smile. She wanted them to feel welcome, to feel like family. When Anna and Luke arrived, Maya's heart was full of excitement. But something felt wrong. Anna's eyes looked tired, her smile forced. She glanced at Maya's graduation gown and said coldly, "So, you finally did it?" Luke didn't even look up from his phone. Still, Maya tried to keep things cheerful. She brought out a small chocolate cake, topped with white icing that said, "Congratulations, Maya." It wasn't expensive, but to her, it meant everything. Maya smiled warmly and said, "Come on, Luke, want to help me cut the cake?" Luke rolled his eyes. "You got a cake for finishing school? Big deal." Anna said nothing. She didn't defend Maya. She didn't correct her son. She just sat there, staring into her drink. Maya's smile faded. The air felt heavy. She handed Luke a plate anyway and said softly, "It's just a little celebration. We all deserve something sweet tonight." But Luke's expression darkened. "You think you're better than us now, huh?" he muttered. Then, before anyone could stop him, he stood up, grabbed the cake with both hands and threw it to the floor. The sound echoed through the small room. Frosting splattered across the carpet. Crumbs scattered near Maya's shoes. And then he said it, the words that pierced her heart like a knife. "Eat it off the ground, Miss College graduate." Maya froze. She turned toward her sister, hoping for support, for understanding, for anything. But Anna just stared into her glass, silent. That silence hurt more than anything else. Finally, Maya's voice cracked as she whispered, "Anna, why are you letting him talk to me like that?" Anna looked up sharply. "Because you've always thought you were better than us." Maya's eyes filled with tears. "Better than you? I helped you, Anna. I sent money when you couldn't pay rent. I babysat Luke while I was studying. I did everything I could to keep this family together." Anna stood, her voice shaking with years of resentment. "You left me behind, Maya. You got your degree and forgot where you came from." Tears streamed down Maya's face. "Everything I did was for us," she whispered. But Anna didn't listen. She grabbed Luke's hand and stormed out of the apartment, slamming the door behind her. The candles flickered out, and silence filled the room. Maya stood alone, surrounded by the ruins of the cake she had once been so proud of. That night, she sat on the floor beside it and cried until her chest ached. She didn't cry for the cake. She cried because she realized that sometimes, love isn't enough to keep people close. Days passed. Her phone stayed silent. She replayed the moment over and over again, wondering if she really had done something wrong. But deep down, she knew she hadn't. She wasn't trying to be better. She was just trying to build a better life. Weeks later, her university called. They offered her a position as a teaching assistant. At first, she hesitated. Anna's words still echoed in her head. "You think you're better than us." But then Maya remembered what her late mother once told her, "Never dim your light because others can't handle its brightness." And so, she accepted the offer. Months passed. Maya moved into a small faculty apartment and started teaching. Slowly, her life began to heal. She found peace in her work, though she never stopped missing her sister. She sent messages on birthdays and holidays, but Anna never replied. Then, one stormy evening, there was a knock at Maya's door. When she opened it, she froze. Anna stood there in the rain, drenched, her son beside her. Both looked exhausted and pale. Anna's voice trembled as she spoke. "I'm sorry." "He's sorry too." Luke looked down, tears streaming down his face. "Aunt Maya, I didn't know how much it hurt you. Mom always said you had everything, and I had nothing. But now I know she was wrong." Anna's voice broke as she whispered, "I was jealous, Maya. You became everything I wanted to be but was too scared to try. Every time you helped me, it just reminded me of what I hadn't done. I took my pain out on you, and I'm so sorry." Maya stepped forward and hugged her sister tightly. "I never wanted to compete with you," she whispered. "I just wanted us to make it together." Luke handed Maya a small paper bag. Inside was a cupcake with the word sorry written in messy icing. Maya smiled through her tears. "You made this?" she asked softly. Luke nodded. They sat together that night, sharing the cupcake. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. Sometimes, life throws your celebrations on the ground. Sometimes, the people you love most will hurt you not because they hate you, but because they can't handle their own pain. But if you keep standing, keep shining, and keep forgiving, you'll find peace not from others, but from within yourself. The cake may fall. The people may leave. But your worth, your light, your story remains untouched. Pick it up. Wipe off the dust. And keep going. Because what they tried to break, only made Maya stronger.